Hi everybody, it's Chris. I'm an average guitar player. And today I'm going to show you how to take it up a notch and take another relatively simple song and actually make it sound, in my opinion, a little bit more interesting. Today's demo is going to use a Jim Croce song from the 1970s called Bad Bad Leroy Brown. And there's a lot of guitar tutorials on this song, so I'm going to kind of stick to the better version. But I'll show you the simple chords, right? So normally you're going to play this song. It's in the key of G. You're going to be using the G chord, the A7 chord, a B7 chord, D7, C, G. And people know that. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a cat named Leroy Brown. That's how you do it with the basic chords. If you want to learn that, there's a lot of different ways, or a lot of different people that are showing it. It's pretty simple. But again, we want to take it up a notch. So what I'm going to do today is show you how I play it. And how I play it is really inspired by years of listening to it. I mean, I'm old enough, I heard that song on the radio when I was a kid. And, you know, when I listen to music, I hear certain things, just like you hear certain things. And it's funny, you know, I can sing note for note the guitar solos to songs that I heard when I was 10. I can't remember anything else about when I was 10, but that music is stuck in my head. And so there are pieces of it that when I sit down and I pick up my guitar really inspire my interpretation of the song. So what I'm telling you, or what I'd like to tell you today, is really think about it as there's no right and wrong. You know, the way you hear something, unless you're trying to make a note for note recreation, you want to play what you feel and what you hear, and that's really what I do. So my version of this song is really based a lot on the recorded version, and especially the piano part in the beginning. So let's take a quick look at how to play that. So here we are sitting at the piano for a guitar video, but I wanted to show you basically what the beginning of this song actually sounds like. You can go out and listen to it too, but again, my inspiration when I'm playing this song is coming from this part of it. Now, when I say I'm an average guitar player, I am not a piano player, but I happen to have my grandfather's piano here, and you know, I can hack around with the best of them. So basically, when I hear that song, I hear this. Right? It's that really cool kind of boogie-woogie opening piano start. And it's really simple, right? It's a G chord on the piano, so G, B, D. And I like to go back and forth. If I don't know how to play a chord on the piano, I look at the, you know, what's the root, the third, and the fifth on the guitar, and I just come over here and I'll do it. And so then you're going up. So G, D goes to G, C, E. And then when you go up that third level, you're bringing in the D note and the F note. So that's how you get that boogie-woogie sound, which is really, really cool. So when I play the song on the guitar, I want to try to replicate that to the best of my ability. And when you do that, it really grabs people and sucks them in. So let's go back to the guitar and take a look at how to do that. All right, back at the guitar, about take 737 here on a Sunday morning. My hands are not warmed up, but we're going to try this anyway. So I'm going to take you through a pass of the way that I play the song, and then I'm going to explain the little differences that I use. And yeah, you can take this stuff as you like. Maybe use it, maybe not. To start off with, I'm tuned down a half a step, so if you're playing along with me, unless you're tuned to E flat, so basically every string down a half, that's going to sound a little bit different. Play my Martin D1, not an expensive guitar. It needs to be restrung, but it sounds pretty good here. I've got to figure out how to get better sound. I'm using the GoPro Hero 4 here that I've had for a while, but at some point I can get a microphone. So in any case, let's try to go through this song once, and then I'll talk about it. So here we go. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a cat named Leroy Brown. Well, Leroy wanted trouble. You know, we stand about 6'4". Just call him sir. gist of it. I mean, the beauty of this song is it repeats over and over and over, right? It's that same thing. Basically, when I play the way you just saw it. I change it around a little bit as we go. Sometimes, you know, little dynamics in there. Well, two men took to fighting when they pulled him from the floor. Leroy Brown looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. So in any case, how do you do that? Well, let's start to take a look at breaking it down. Alright, so let's take a second and talk about how we actually make that happen. So the beginning, I think, is really important, and you use this throughout the song. It's how you get that boogie-woogie piano, right? So instead of just the, you want that. And that's really simple, right? So you're playing the open G chord, and I like the G chord with the D thrown in there. And then you're going back and forth here with your index finger from the B on the A string to the E on the D string. And if you want to do it the way it's done on the piano with the da na 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 na, it's so you gotta be able to play that chord where when you go to the D string, you're going from E to F back to E and down. I usually don't do that. It's actually hard to jam all your fingers in there and make it sound that way. And if you kind of get that, nobody notices anyway, right? So the important is the and again, I'm using that really more jazzy version of the D7 chord. Play it down here, basically 5, 4, 5, 5. It works really well. I love that. So, you know, that gives you the beginning. And then when you go into the A7, here's really the main difference between the way I play the song and the way everybody else does. You see me jump down here. And again, no pick today, just using my fingers, and I don't know, I like to do this. So when I play this song, and even when I play it with other guitar players, a lot of people are kind of thrown by that. What the heck is that chord down there? You've maybe heard me say this in my other guitar video. This is another one of those where I say I love this chord. It's an A7, right? Just like this is an A7, just like this is an A7. Different voicing. The way you get this is, you know, you get the A note down here on the D string, the C sharp, and then the G, and I leave the E open, and of course I'm playing the A open. So when you make that transition, that's the way I hear that, right? So I love that open chord. And you see I kind of change the strumming pattern when I get there. And I'm just playing A7, 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 but it's playing the melody I hear in my head. So right? Same chords, different voicings, kind of gives you that descending melody. And if you go down there, you better just beware of that cat named Leroy Brown. Now there, some people are going to say, well, geez, you're not playing the right chords, Chris, because you're going from basically a B7. I'm playing a C7 instead of a C because I like it better. Back up to a different version of the D7, C, G. With that kind of follow-up back to the other D7 there, right? So if you go down there, you better just beware of a cat named Leroy Brown. Leroy in more trouble. That's really all there is to it, right? So take advantage of that really cool A7 chord. Oh, I didn't show you the other two A7 chords. So when you go down that descending part, right? So the two men took to fighting when they pulled them from the floor. So my cool A7 to basically the A7 that I play with a G note on it. So you basically bar the A chord, right? And instead of the F sharp, you're playing a G. And then you play this open A7. And what you're getting there is that descending melody. That's a cool little 7th chord. I play that a lot. Like, you can play a B7 like this. Anyway, so A7, A7, A7. And if you go down there, you better just beware, etc. Really, that's all. all there is to it. So try that, experiment with it. When you go through the song, you can change the dynamics a little bit, like I showed you before. And then, you know, typically, since this is the same thing over and over again, like if I'm going to slow it down, I might not do the other thing, right? Because you don't want people to just know, okay, that's what's coming, that's what's coming. So just change the way you do it as you go through the song. Any case, quick video today. I think I got all of that in one take, which is pretty cool. Hope you like it, have some fun with it, and if you do, let me know. So thanks a lot. Have a great day.